Now, finally today, millions of people across the UK could soon become homeowners. Boris Johnson told officials last night to develop the proposals to help Generation Rent. This is if private renters living in housing associations may be given the right to purchase, the right to buy for people in housing associations. Well, would this actually be of any help at all? Joining me now is Freddie Poser, head of social media from PricedOutUK. Freddie, welcome to the programme. Right to buy, famous policy as it was in the 1980s with regard to council houses, was praised at the time, although criticised for the government not replacing the housing stock afterwards. The right to buy from housing associations, would it be much different?
No, not particularly. This wouldn't help solve the housing crisis. The housing crisis is fundamentally one of supply. We need to find a world where we're building enough houses. Playing around with things like right to buy for housing associations will simply mean that there's less social and affordable rent properties available in 5 years, assuming we don't build them. If we see that we're going to replace these in a 1-to-1 or preferably even higher ratio, that would be fine. But frankly, this is a distraction from what we really need to do to solve the housing crisis in this country.
Which I suppose is a fairly obvious issue of supply and demand. Either we radically reduce the population of the United Kingdom, which I'm not sure anyone is proposing, or we build more houses. I do want to bring up another story that has appeared in the pages of the Times today, which is 100,000 homes, a ban on building that could affect 100,000 homes in this country. Freddie Poser, what on earth is going on?
Well, so this is a story from Natural England, which is a sort of quasi-government regulator that has decided, seemingly without consultation, without talking to the affected areas like the Tees Valley, that they are going to impose higher, much stricter regulations on what you can and can't do, and what you basically have to prove that your development won't harm local rivers to a really high standard. And without asking anyone, they've made this decision. And it really is a disaster for UK home building if it stays like this. Michael Gove really needs to look at this with some urgency, because this, some of the reports are that this could massively reduce house building over the next 2 years, and we simply don't have the time for that.
Is it your opinion that Michael Gove is someone who would be willing to listen to the sort of pro-home building side of this, that this clearly does seem like a massive overreach from Natural England? Do you have confidence that the Housing Secretary might overturn this?
I hope he does. I hope he listens to reason on this, and I hope he puts first the needs of the people of Britain, that we need safe, affordable, high-quality homes in this country. And I think Michael Gove hopefully understands that and will hopefully listen to us on this issue, but also a whole host of other issues where we really need the Department for Levelling Up to focus on building more houses up and down the country, especially where they're most needed in the southeast.
Well, that is certainly an ambition of the government, but it does seem that for so many years, the government has said they'll build more homes, have said that they need to build more homes, and then all of these individual interventions come in the way and disturb it. If you were a betting man, Freddie Poser, is there going to be this extra building that the government wants to see or not?
Unfortunately, I think history proves that there won't be. Every single party has been terrible on this issue for the last 30 years. Frankly, this isn't even a Conservative issue. This isn't a Labour issue. This is a UK politics issue. And without a cultural change, I'm sceptical that we're going to make any large-scale progress. At the moment, it feels like we're fighting a holding action, that every single time we're just trying to stop things getting worse in the UK housing market.
Well, Freddie Poser of PricedOutUK, thanks for that quite depressing analysis there to end the programme. Appreciate your time this morning on this Bank Holiday Monday.